So the quick version, they ended up getting transported to a place about 4 hours away from the town where Theris comes from, so Central Gancaster. Made their way there, had some interesting interactions with the people who lived there. There's some interesting experimenting, more or less, to come to surmise that, although they're not quite sure how, apparently some of these people, if not all of them, are some sort of hive mind. And they've been able to follow the party regardless of methods they've been taking, although not necessarily being super aggressive. However, a few of you have been unable to be detected at all, even walking in plain sight. Where we left off last time, Theris did make it to the orphanage, so he is currently with no bail. They did find someone breaking into the orphanage when they got there, who ended up being Thea, who is Theris' sister, who apparently also is not under the effects of whatever is going on here. Upon closer inspection, you realize she had acquired a new necklace that had looked familiar, that used to once belong to Allie when she was small. While that was going on, Jasper, Ari, Leah, and Gronkum, right? That's just those four?
Yeah. Just those four.
Yeah. Everyone else is guarding the mirror. We're kind of taking a look off to the side as a procession or so kind of made its way down the streets. Gronkum, roll a perception check really quick. Damn. Okay, so as you look, there's probably about maybe 12 to 15 people. Nothing of grand note except for 5 of them. 4 of them are dressed much nicer than the others. Very nice hooded red robes. 2 of them are small humanoids. Actually, it's a small humanoid, a smaller medium humanoid, and let's see. I think it's and 2 regular-sized humanoids. So basically 3 medium and 1 small. In the middle, you saw an individual who had horns sticking out of their hood, dressed much nicer than all the rest.
Is nobody breaking up anyone else?
No.
No, sounded fine.
No.
That's pretty good.
My words just kill you, as they kill all. And you look to the hand, and you see a red hand like a tiefling. As you kind of look, Gronkum, it feels vaguely familiar.
Like it might be deaf.
Like it might be what?
Deaf.
No, it's not quite deftish. You're really familiar with deft. Deft was more pinkish than red. Roll a history check with advantage.
Like the guy that slaughtered my troops.
You watch as the head turns to speak to someone else who's walking there, and you see different, but you're very confident this is Satesh, the man who did decimate your troops, currently walking down the street, smiling and laughing.
He's got how many with him?
There looks to be 4 people kind of walking, and he's in the middle of them, and then everyone else is just kind of spread out in front and behind him. All those guys just kind of look puny. But you're not sure about the 5 themselves. You would assume the one you've played with before is probably not that much fun.
But I've gotten better since the last time we met.
True. So,
And it's Ari, Jasper, and Leah with me.
Ferris and Nobel are nearby, but they are currently not with you. For the sake of everyone's here and I want to play, we're going to say that Randy decided to hold the mirror solo. You guys have proceeded, so you guys are probably just now arriving to the town itself. So you guys are now here as well. You will have to find other people, but you are close by. So what are the 4 of you doing?
In as few as words possible, Grockham is going to tell Ari, Leah, and Jasper that there are very few things that can stop him from going to kill that person right now.
Well, that's not entirely ideal. We are on a mission currently.
Killing that person has been my
Where's that
mission
person?
for... How long has it been? Like, almost a year now?
I would say in your case, because you had some bit of time away from the party beforehand, it's probably been like a year and a half just in general, because I can stretch it because I can.
Okay.
It's like we have a lot of Christmases in these like few months.
Yeah.
It's because I say so.
Why are we gonna kill this man? What has he done to you?
He killed an entire platoon of soldiers that were under my command.
How are the people of
Decimated
the
them,
town?
tortured them, and was like a little kid with the magnifying glass. Trying
Yeah, he
ants.
did all this by himself. No one helped him.
Correct.
No one gave him the orders to do it.
Correct.
Sounds like he's one sick motherfucker and deserves to get his ass beat.
Correct.
Is he powerful? Do you think we can take him?
Yes.
It would be a bad idea to do that here.
Should we follow him? Get him when he's more capable of us beating him up? Seclude him from the pack that he's with?
I'll remind all of you that we are currently being watched by a person with an army and powerful mages that can be here almost instantaneously.
How are the people of the town reacting to this party? To them?
There's not a whole lot of people necessarily over here, but those that you do see, you just kind of watch. They kind of follow with their eyes. You do watch. There's like one city guard just kind of walking through the middle. He doesn't seem to move out of the way of the group. The fellow in the middle is just kind of gonna lift a hand, and you just see this beam. And you just watch the guy fall to ash.
The guard?
Uh-huh. And you just hear...
Oh shit! And I kind of like grab
And
my
he just-
crotch and be like, "What was that?"
I don't like the looks of that.
He did that to your man? Scary shit.
They're moving down the road.
Later. Now is not the time.
Oh, hold on. I didn't see. Hold on a sec. I probably know that answer, yes. I actually did some calculations for this. You would not like the percentage I came up with, though.
I need to know it though.
Dark, you might have to update first, I think. That might be why your thing's lagging.
Yeah, Discord had an update.
Well, no, Fantasy Grounds does.
Oh,
Also, you, Mr. Max. You're one behind.
I don't have any issues with Fantasy Grounds. It was Discord.
Well, now you have no reason not to update.
You're
actually safe for once at the moment.
won't get any notifications then.
So you have your axe out, Gronk, I see. You can let him pass.
Welcome, it's not a good idea. If you can go around casting spells as powerful as that for fun, then it's just, we can't right now, we can't. I know you want to, but we have to get Theris' children out of here first.
Is he still pulling his axe out?
You ask him.
What I'm asking.
Tough.
Oh,
Grogum?
Leah, can you scry? Do you think
I
you
can
could?
scry.
Do you think you could find this individual now that you've gotten a good look at him at another time?
I'm sure I could work that out, yeah.
Actually, Leah, that brings up a fair point. Roll a perception check.
Oh damn!
Sure thing.
Okay. You draw him. Oh.
Easy
Did
now,
that
there,
just happen?
We'll get him.
I just look relieved.
I'm
There's
like pale
there's
white in real
children
life
on
right
the
now.
line. We gotta think of those children right now.
Gronkum, I promise you I can find him again. When the time comes and we are ready, I will take him on with you. I know,
You have my
we're your
eye.
friends, we are here to help you, but now is not the time. Thank you.
All right. So they continue on and they head in towards the main road towards the castle. Seems just the creepy people that are kind of eyeballing you. You do notice some of the townsfolk do kind of follow them as they walk through the town, similar to what they did to you guys. So, now that you guys have kind of caught up in time, what do you guys want to do?
Are there any shops around us?
Sure. There's lots of things around.
I need more Need
It's
more
free real
things.
estate.
I doubt the shops will be working or working as well as the tavern was.
It's just
Tavern
for
is
the
there.
others.
Has Theris been gone for a while?
No, it's probably only been like maybe 20 minutes. So basically, he had his whole interaction with his sister and Nobel, and then you guys had that happen, and now we're all kind of there. Tanya and Max are just kind of coming in from the outskirts of town.
Should we check on them?
I mean, I'm sure he's either joyously reuniting with his kids or inconsolable right now, and I'd rather not deal with either.
All right, so you guys are going to stay outside? Or you want to send messages, anything like that?
I'll send a message just to check in. To make sure he's not, like, super dead or anything.
To Ferris?
To Theris.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, you check 1 second. I think we're good. But just one quick thing.
You just have to know the person you're thinking about, right?
Yeah, it's not an issue because I'm assuming you would. Yeah, you're fine. Yep. Okay. Shoot away.
Hello, Theris. Checking in. Still good? Apparently Gronkum's arch rival is outside. Can you hurry up, please?
I'll try to. A few complications and unforeseen events. Everything's good though.
Well, it sounds like he's doing well.
Tanya, you don't have any communication skills, do you? I forget.
I don't think so. I can send my cat to go find them. My flying contraption.
Well, here's just a good question in general then. What do you two want to do? So you're getting to the outskirts of town. Actually, both of you roll a perception check for me. Not bad. One for you too, Mr. Max, if you can hear me. Yes, you. Haha. Okay. You do notice kind of on the outskirts of the town, there are a bunch of individuals hanging in cages that look rather frail, to say the least. Including one kind of on the main road you're walking in, and there's one on each side. What do you guys want to do? All right, so you continue. Are you in your horse, by the way, Max? That's probably another good question. You probably could have gotten there very quick with Tanya if you had your horse. All right. So you, the kid, and the horse ride in. As you kind of ride past the cages, you watch as the two individuals They were kind of just sitting there very lethargic. You're kind of not sure if they're alive or dead. Lift up their heads and just kind of watch you and stare and follow you as you continue on in. You're going to send off the cat?
Yep.
Okay. Have the, just roll a perception check for it. As you guys continue into town, you continue just watching as everyone you pass by just stops whatever they're doing, probably within about 15, 30 feet of you, and just stares and follows you until you kind of get out of that range, and then they just go back to what they were doing before. It's probably, let's see. I don't think anyone else. I don't think it's the server. Could be your ping to the server, maybe.
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just him?
I'm good.
I haven't had any
Yeah,
issues.
I'm good.
I don't think it's the Discord. Normally when it's Discord, everyone's fucked up.
Yeah, I think whatever it is, it's probably on Dark Sun.
There just seems to be no bell. Everyone else so far seems to be okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Very strange. It's so you can't make me drink, that's why. Alright. So you guys just continue on in. So while this is going on, Ferris, what are you doing?
Okay, so I found out that she's got some kids hid away.
8.
8 kids. Are they in the basement of this area of the orphanage? Or where are they?
She said that they're in the basement of the orphanage, yeah.
And how many other children are under the sway of whatever's going on?
I believe we rolled dice for this, and I didn't write it down, but I believe it was almost near maximum. I think it was like 35 or 39.
Yeah,
something.
I wanted to say 33 or 34. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was something very high, though. Yeah, we'll say 34. Let's just go with 34. If you add more kids, then we won't have to feel bad if our percentages would be lower if something happens. Just saying.
Do you have a way to lure the others into an area so we could try to save them? I have a way to get them all out.
Talking to Nobel.
No, to Thea.
Just like the priests are very strange. They just ignore me.
And the children the same?
The majority of them.
Can you walk amongst them without them noticing you or paying attention to what you're doing?
I've never tried.
How did you
Honestly,
get the
I
others?
just thought I was sneaky.
How did you get the others then? And how do you know which ones weren't under the sway of the whatever this is?
Well, I found them hiding. They seem to act normal. I don't know. Do you have a way to tell?
Not that I'm aware of yet, do I?
Uh-uh. But I found them down there, and they were starving. So I've been bringing them food every so often.
Okay. Let me think.
And there's windows you can kind of look into. It's not like the point you would need to like hide just being outside, but you can find a window every so often to kind of peek in.
Well, she was going in a window, so
Correct.
let's go in there and go check on the kids. Head to the basement real quick.
All right, hold on one sec. Let me get a map. Orphanage. Is that not in this folder? I did. You can't forget about the orphans. That must be in dry. There we go. This is it. Orphans. The downside about orphans. There we go. I found it.
You just need to put them in an unwinnable situation for me, so I can take care of things.
Alright, I got the two of those. Where's my folder? I got the perfect name for this one. Perfect. And oh shit, I moved it. Level 1 and level 2. Perfect. Let's make sure this isn't ridiculous. Oh, it is. Make it smaller. Some of you are lucky. Some of you never had to deal with my original maps.
I heard legends of them.
They could crash the mightiest of computers. At least your fantasy grounds. I don't think it ever crashed our computers, but you get the general point.
Yeah, pretty much if they're over a meg in size, they can crash classic fantasy grounds.
Yep, and I took that way above that limit. That was a lot of fun, though.
Now you can use 64-bit once you change over to Unity.
I know. Then I can take my limits to break it even further. Are they going to have interactive maps, did they say?
I don't know, but I'm sure they'll move that way.
Oh, can't wait. All right, this is a bit better.
Adding all the different graphical effects on the layers is getting real good. I made one for a game I'm running tomorrow night that I've got snow coming down and I've got water running, and then once they get the lighting in there, I'll have a flicker for the campfires and stuff. So it's almost like an interactive map.
That's awesome. Okay. It's like now a perfect square. I think I fucked it up. Gosh dang. Shouldn't have used the node. Oh well, screw it. We won't use a grid for this at the moment. I don't think we'll need it anyways. If we do, we have other problems. No grid.
Trying to put 30-something tokens on the map.
No, I had reduced the map down by like 33%, and it didn't like make very nice square. It's all good though. We'll just set it and we'll put your tokens on there, and then we can take it off. Just put 30. Why not? Here we go. Oop, dropped it on chat.
Good name.
Won't somebody think of the children one?
So we would be coming in. You guys are kind of out this way. You would be right about here.
I don't know how big this map is. So there, wait, see
Bottom
something?
right hand corner. I just opened it up. Alright, so you are here.
And see, with Unity, you don't have to worry about removing all that bog of war. It'll do it itself. Once you go through and set up walls.
Yeah, it's not too bad though. That's worth it. Alright, so there's you, and then we'll give you a token for your sister. Close. I don't think she needs to be a zombie though. Nope, that's not. Sometimes tokens can have too many. And we'll just use an archer token, why not? Perfect. Okay. So you guys are currently outside the window. Bottom right hand side.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and try to sneak in.
All right, so you watch as she goes back over to it. She's like, and she points at the lock, the window, and it like, you see she's got like a small piece of metal she's got wedged under the window, but it's only like half of it has gone up, and it's kind of stuck at the moment.
So she's trying to pick it, or
No, like she kind of got it halfway off the lock, so it's like halfway stuck right now, and it's kind of just dislodged a bit.
quickly, I will also up the pass without trace.
Okay.
To include, I think it was just based on me if you're friendly, but
It's
I'm
within
redoing
your
it to make
range,
sure
yeah.
she's in it.
What's the range? 60 or 30?
30.
Oh yeah, Airbus wasn't here for that part. Or were you here? Oh, you did, because you left when we got to town. That's right. So yes, he used his staff and his soul to cast Pass without a trace from the staff. Well played. All right, so you, all three of you, I think. I don't think the rest of the party would be covered at this point. Have your plus 10. So, what do you want to do with the window?
Now, if it's, do I need to try to make a thieves' tool check to help with this, or
Sure, if you want.
I could look at Nobel? I'm like, you might be a little bit better at this than me.
He kind of looks.
Isn't he a thief
He is insulted.
or a rogue?
He looks at you. I, sir, am no thief. Thieves' tools, that is a 27. So he just watches, he like pops his hand down on the bar that she had stuck in there, and he just like flicks the left side and just. After you.
I look at Thea, ladies first, and you know where you're going in here. If there's been any changes since I've been gone.
You kind of watch as she goes in. We're just gonna roll general act. She rolled a natural 20. You just kind of watch her like dive in head first through the window and like do a roll over this desk and just like land up next to the door.
You're just not gonna let your sister show you up like that, are you?
Probably, but yeah, I'm gonna go in next.
And like she just slides like so gently next to the door, just listening. You just want to climb it, or do you want to
doing stealth or acrobatics or athletics? What?
She probably should have stealth. That's probably the smart thing to do. You could do that, or you could jump through and try to be quiet by rolling a high one.
I am not athletic nor acrobatic, so.
But thankfully, you did use the staff, which just saved your hide. And he'll just follow in right behind you. All right. You go in.
That's a tree behind her on that image. I was like, is she a pixie or what is that? It's a tree. It looks like a ranger.
I thought it was
scout. Yeah,
I just had to zoom in more.
She does not have a bow. She just has a bag full of potatoes and bread. Maybe some cheese and some dried meat.
Okay.
I mean, for some characters, that's enough. I once saw a man weaponize muffins.
Okay, let's
We
move
don't
through
talk
here.
about that. Sorry.
Well, actually, I guess she needs to lead. I know the layout of the area good enough, don't I?
Yeah, you lived here. So what you would basically know, there's a main hall that comes out of here that leads to basically the main great hall. So there's like 4 bedrooms right here that are kind of shared for the priests that live here. The children's dorms are on the opposite side. Or actually, they're upstairs, sorry. All of their dining areas are on the west side. Some of the classrooms and like the crafts and the laundry areas are up above where you currently are. And then there's like an office. And then there is an upstairs as well. But you want to go downstairs.
Because I don't know how this is going to work. I want to go over like maybe the bedding, the sheets and stuff off there. I want to cut strips for blindfolds and binding hands in case we need to forcefully take the kids because they're under the sway of whatever this magic is. And they don't need to know where we're going.
How many do you want to prepare for? Do you want to just get the 8, or are you preparing to take like all of them?
Of course, I want to try to get all of them. So I want to, get like 100 little cloth strips or whatever I can get out of, however much I can get out of this.
Okay. At this point, do you want to summon in anyone from outside?
I can't bring anybody in here.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I can get us out. I can't bring them in, though.
Very, very true.
So I'll get these two to explain to them, hey, look, I need you to help me cut them back so long, or we can bind and blindfold the children if need be. I don't know if whatever is controlling them will be able to sense where we go if we can get out of here. So however long that takes, and then we'll head that way.
Okay. So who's going out first?
I'll go first.
All right, so there's the hallway. Some doors. Let me count.
I know, are these all like dorm areas or something? Just rooms?
I'll show you. I won't show you what's in these areas, but since you know where all the halls are, I'm going to kind of just show you. So essentially, the room areas where you are just like staff rooms, more or less. above you, there is a wood shop on the far right, or at least it used to be. The central laundry for everybody that's done by the orphans is in the center. There is a classroom roughly right there on the corner. There we go. There's a storage room over here. Door to the dining hall. Then there are stairs in the main entrance.
Those go up, though, correct?
What's that?
Those stairs go up?
Correct.
Okay, I want to go ahead and check the doors immediately across and then make sure these rooms are empty or see what's in them.
Okay, roll an investigation check. Okay. As you kind of go and open this door after surmising there's basically no one in here, this room does appear to be empty. Same thing with this one. However, as you listen to that one, you hear someone, it sounds like writing on the other side of the door. Not like right on the other side, but like at where probably one of these desks like the other rooms had.
Okay. Hey, you just started the World Amble thing this week, didn't you?
Yes.
And yeah, I know I'm bad. I hadn't put my shit in yet. Have you got a bunch of your world stuff in yet?
I'm starting to, but I still have a bunch of other stuff to put in.
Okay, because we got somebody in chat asking about it for like lore and stuff on the world. Didn't know if you had anything up for people to read or not yet.
No, not yet, but hopefully soon. Hopefully the map will be done soon. That would be nice.
Okay.
I think we got all the NPC entries done. I think we did some uploads for them.
Is any of that public or anything?
I don't think they're public yet, but we can probably get that up sooner than later. I think we have 78 of them right now. We just have to put in some descriptions or backstory.
You already have a link up, and I'll throw it in there real quick, just if somebody can check. I don't remember if it was in Discord or not.
Yeah, we'll take a look and see.
I can grab that for you real quick.
Take a look, see.
Okay, I'm going to gently test the door and see if it's unlocked.
So you kind of turn the knob slightly. For this roll, just a sleight of hand check. Okay. The door kind of creaks a little bit when you open it.
As soon as it makes a noise, I'm just going to go ahead and just walk in like, hey, I'm intentionally trying to look for someone or something.
Okay. As you walk in, you just see one of the priests just writing at his desk.
Do I recognize him?
Roll a history check with advantage. Why not? Don't drop it on the wrong spot. Done that one. Pretty sure this is. Gotta grab him a token. He's gonna be here. He can at least look pretty. Yeah, there you go. He's not an evil guy. So he's roughly right there. So you walk in, say hello.
Yeah. Do I recognize this person?
No. And you lived here up until you left probably a little over a year ago.
Now, did faces, other than maybe children, did faces of staff change much when I was here?
I mean, not really. People tended to live here. Like, people died every so often. And, people would grow up. Some of the orphans, kind of like yourself, would grow up into here as well. But,
do I know who whose room this used to be that I would be familiar with?
As far as whose room this would be, rooms did shift a little bit more, but as far as people that were there, not so much, because sometimes people would just go off for a little bit to go do something. But yeah, he doesn't look familiar at all.
Okay, then I'll oh, excuse me, and then say I was looking for, and I'll throw out a name of somebody that I knew was working here previously.
As you speak, he doesn't respond.
Is he writing stuff or doing anything?
He is currently writing.
I'll go stand over his shoulder and see what he's writing.
Sure. Roll an investigation check with advantage because he's not moving. Of course. What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, and Sylvan.
So he is writing. You're not sure what he's writing, though. It is a language you are not familiar with. But he is, in fact, writing for sure.
Okay, I'm going to step out real quick, go to others, and tell them just
One other thing you do notice, because you did roll in that 20. You notice something that looks like it's tucked into his sleeve, and you watch as like a tiny little thing pops out of his sleeve and then pulls itself back in.
What kind of thing? Like a familiar, a mouse
Kind
or
of
something?
like a little purple tentacle. And he still just remains there writing in this language.
Is this just something I happened to see movement, or was it like looking around and like looking for me?
This just happened. You just were looking at the right time at the right angle.
I'm gonna go back to Thea and Nobel and
Okay.
wait here. This is gonna be just a little bit. I need to investigate something, so just chill. And I'm gonna go back into the room. He's not paying attention to me. I'm gonna sit on the bed and I'm gonna start doing a ritual for comprehend languages.
Oh, okay. So that takes 10 minutes?
Yep. I have to do it as a ritual because I don't have it prepared as a castable.
Okay. Nobel will keep watch on the hall for you. People outside. So while he's doing his ritual, you notice coming down the road, there seems to be a horse with two riders that seems to be slowly followed by about 12 people. And he watches kind of more people have begun to gather, not near you guys, but kind of near to the roadway where they're approaching. What are you guys doing? Both sets. Actually, I gotta grab a Red Bull 1 sec.
From our distance, are we able to distinguish the riders and the horse? Or
I love it when you ask
are
me
they
those
more or
questions.
less moving blobs currently?
Hey, Ari, roll a perception check.
Well, you know better.
Yeah.
You keep asking. Looks like some sort of a knight, but that's about it.
How close are they?
For them, they're probably like 200 feet in closing.
I'm pretty sure it's max, right?
Probably. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Once they get close enough, I'll shoot him a message. We are on your left. Hi.
So you guys kind of look over, and you see the four of them. Jasper's not that hard to see. You guys approach. Okay. At this point, you notice between the people that were kind of already sitting a little bit near to you, there's only like two. Now, with the approach of your new friends, there's probably about 20 people total in this area, just spread out. They're all just staring at you guys.
I'll smile and wave at them.
You've brought quite the entourage.
Dark did it. It's all Dark's fault.
Time to get off the horse.
And your little helicopter cat comes back.
It sits on my shoulder.
All right. So, you guys have an audience? Anything you want to do? By now, it's probably been about, it's getting close to like the 40-minute mark, I'd say.
Qualcomm's going to roar at all the people that follow.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check, Duncan. What will it be? All right, Kronkum. So as you roar out at the people, you watch as they just kind of sit there, and then they walk away. Some remain, but like a good 10 walked off. There's.
Now, did they seem expressionless when they walked off, or?
On an insight check.
The skills tab was blocked off by the map.
They kind of almost like walk off like they just aren't even paying attention. But they did it to when he yelled at them. As you guys are out there, there's about 8 minutes into your ritual. You get a message from Nobel. There's more of them coming.
I'm just going to continue with what I'm doing in hopes that how they have been being ignored so far continues.
Okay, give me 1 second.
If I can respond without breaking my concentration on the casting, I will respond with hide yourselves or get out here if you need to.
You're on the bed, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right, so a group approaches around. You remain there. Oh, God. Ferris, roll a d20 for your sister. Well, they both rolled 5s. Thankfully, one of them has a really high modifier. Okay, so she's basically hiding under the bed. And he's like laying on the, like tucked into a dresser drawer. What's the area?
That's what I was drawing out. That's for the plus 10.
Oh, for the stealth?
Yeah, in case they needed to pass without trace.
Alright. I'll say she's within range for. There. Maybe we'll swap him. He's perfectly hidden under the bed. And she's very awkwardly hidden in a drawer. Fair enough. Alright. So you watch as one, two, such an and you hear a knock at the door.
I'm going to continue with what I'm doing. I'm trusting that as I've been ignored, it's going to continue.
Alright.
Plus, if they start speaking in a different language, I want to be able to understand what's going on.
As the door opens up. Actually, hold on. Does he speak that? Ah, crap.
Crap.
There's, you get a message. They know you're there! They know you're there! They know you're there! Nobel speaks that language. For the quick bit, he kind of gets you. Apparently, while they may not have been able to detect you, they apparently very much have been able to see.
I want to continue.
You finish your ritual right now, like right at this moment.
Okay, I'll stand up casually and walk over there. I want to look to see what's being written down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Also just picturing how that conversation goes. Ah, yes. There's this strange man. He walked in and just sat on my bed and is just going through incantations. I don't know what is.
He's got all these strips of cloth to like.
It looks like
I don't know what he's going to use them for.
Filtered.
I think he's into S&M. I'm not sure.
Yes. In fact, if I didn't know better, I would say those were the curtains in the other room.
As you look at it, it mentions something about being cold, and more or less, it seems pleased to be back here. And then it kind of stopped writing. At this point, though, they kind of turn to you and just point at you.
all body snatcher shit going on. They just open their mouth and point.
Come with us.
Okay, I haven't replied yet to the other, so I'm going to reply back to Nobel. I'm like, I'm going to play along with this Shadow if you want.
You do the 3 you see here within range. You don't see the other one in the hall. You don't recognize any of these.
I get up, or I'm already standing. I'm like, of course. I'm looking for Father, whoever I know that used to run the place.
Okay.
Father
Just roll.
so.
So that's canon now. So as we're looking for Father So-and-so, roll a persuasion check. So now here's a good question. Do you want to say Father So-and-so, or are you trying to like give a fake name for Father So-and-so?
No, I want to say whichever was like the main priest or whatever that ran the orphanage.
Okay, so you're saying the actual one's name, not
Yes.
like, oh, I'm looking for this guy.
Yeah, I was just saying because I don't think I have anything written down story-wise of who, I didn't flesh anything out other than I was at the orphanage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That, and I am curious as like, is he if he's here, is he under the sway of this, or what's? I would like to find that out too.
As you're speaking, Priest
Father
1 and
Isaac
Priest
So-and-so.
2, inadvertently, very quickly the same time, say, this way.
I'll follow.
Nobel will send a message to the people outside and inform them as well as what's going on with any more details. I'll put him over here. So they're going to kind of just take you, they're kind of take you to the main hall.
It's Father Isaac so-and-so.
Isaac so-and-so. Professor. Retired professor.
Are we checking things out as we're walking, like checking if there's any other doors open, looking in, watching if you see any children or anything?
As you pass this door right here, with great timing on the question, roll a perception check. And you beat what you needed. So you see a classroom here. There are children there. There's a kid you swear you recognize sitting in the middle of the classroom, just like staring at the board.
Does he look like that dead blank stare or anything?
Roll an insight check.
And if I think it was, I'll smile and just wave. I'm totally trying to play casual. Like
As
I'm
you
supposed to be
wave,
here.
he does break away and kind of look at you. And he just kind of like puts his hand up and waves. Roll, ooh, I guess it's just a history check. Flat history.
This is so stressful.
You swear you've seen that kid before you left. You think about it for a second, that kid looks a lot like the prince.
Like who?
Like the prince that is currently being held captive. They have no idea where he is.
Oh shit! I think I just found the prince.
Last time I had a kid in an orphanage.
Now, does it appear that he recognizes me or anything? Or is it that there was movement so you're just waving back? Or is it like, that apprehensiveness, like he's not under the sway?
The only thing you really could pick up with your insight check is, while nothing else really acknowledged you in the room, while he didn't acknowledge you for very long, he kind of like looked up. His like, demeanor did change a little bit as he kind of like waved, and then he kind of went back to like a solemn little self.
Okay,
At whatever
and during that brief exchange too, I want to kind of like just slightly make that move of like, the finger to the mouth, like shh, like keep it down, be quiet about this kind of thing, to see if there's any reaction to that, or if not, if he's truly not in his way, just play it cool, kid.
As you get to the main foyer, they all just kind of stop. And they just stare at you.
Okay, so I'm like, I guess I'll be in the middle there. Are you bringing him out here, or where is he?
They kind of sit there, and that one turns slowly back towards you. And they all four speak in unison. He'll be there shortly.
Okay. Do you mind if I look around the classroom? I haven't seen it in a while.
No, it is a special class right now, and you watch as two of them just stand in front of the door, now very concerned with your interest in the classroom.
And there's other children in there?
Yeah, they're all kind of like zombified looking out, though. They look like the rest of the townsfolk other than him. At this point, I need everybody outside to roll perception checks.
Oh, Bill, you know better.
Yeah, there's your classic one on that perception.
Oh, and I have fumble tables in this game. Excellent. Oh, we won't do that. That's too mean. At this point, everybody but Ari and Max, that's still pretty bad. You hear the sound of marching.
I'm imagining Ari's probably just leaning up against the wall, daydreaming.
Like loud footfalls in the distance and lots of soldiers.
Gronka pulls out his axe. He's ready to kill things.
I follow suit.
I'm gonna message Nobel. It's time to go. Can you get theirs out? Help, because it's time to go.
He got taken away by bald men.
Okay. All right.
We're a little bit busy. They're trying. They know we're here. Okay. I have a plan. Good luck. It just goes dead silent.
Well, there are people outside. It sounds like a lot of them. Be quick about it.
Not listening.
Okay.
Your problem. All right, what are you guys doing?
We should probably hide.
Hide very well. 8 feet tall.
Tanya, could you perhaps send your familiar to go check out what that sound is?
Uh-oh.
Sure, I'll send the familiar.
Note to self. No more helicopter cats. Okay. So you send them off. Roll a perception check for them.
Do I just use my base one because I need the thing if not.
Sure. Why not? Okay. So you watch as it kind of flies down the main road, and you see about 300 soldiers. Except they're not like in any standard uniform. They're a mix and group of random people. It looks basically like any mercenary bodyguard that was in the area just happened to be recruited.
How many did you say?
About 300. They're currently approaching. However, you do see something else. There is a procession of the 15 people are in their path. They're probably like 500 feet from each other at the moment.
I kind of want to watch this, actually.
But they are heading in your guys' general direction.
Tanya pulls out popcorn.
Yeah,
Ari's still oblivious to our surroundings.
let's go duck around a corner behind a fence or something. But this does look very interesting.
Nobel's going to shoot a message to you there just to let you know if they let him know from outside.
Now, are they heading towards the orphanage?
They're heading in the direction of the orphanage, yeah.
I'm going to respond back. I think I found the prince. I've got to get him out. Get yourself out and my sister.
All right, and then he's going to shoot back a message to Leah. We found the prince. Wait, we found the prince.
The prince of what? What prince?
We got to get him out. Get ready to go.
Okay, sure. Guys, get ready.
All right, so he's going to take her.
Now, where is Leah and the rest of the group? I don't know, or where did we leave them, or I don't know if they moved from where last I saw them.
They're outside
Out
the
front?
walls, so they're probably like 100 feet from the building. They're not too far away.
Okay, well, then, if I know that they're that close, I'm going to tell them storm the front door.
Okay.
I'm thinking that they're like in the middle of town.
No. They're like literally outside the orphanage.
Okay, I would have relayed then to Nobel to tell them to storm the door.
Wait, we need a cool word for this now, too. What's our breach word?
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy. Leroy the door.
No, you have to
Whoa.
shout your own name.
Whoa.
That's how it works.
Gronkum.
Gronkum the door.
Gronkum, you get a message. Gronkum, there's pacifists in here. Break down the door now.
Gronkum charges the door.
Okay, this is what we're
That's
doing
what
today.
Can you have popcorn? Sure. Can you make popcorn? You, the human, could have popcorn. I'm going to need a beer for this. We got to go in the opposite direction from the Red Bull. All right, so you guys are coming in through the front door.
I assume Ari hears Gronkum barge through the door.
It's kind of hard to miss. Did you roll your athletics,
Turn.
Gronkum?
What the hell are you doing?
Your horse, I will allow your horse to fit in through the door, yes. Okay, so what's the order going in the door? So Gronkum's going to break it down. He called it first.
I'll be last to go in.
Ari's currently still by the wall, is just turned and is completely surprised by the event that's going on around.
Alright, so Nobel's there. Leah, we'll push here. I'll let you guys put yourself in order. So Gronkum has
Also,
to
Jane,
go
with
there.
that horse, you mean second and third.
There's Ari. There's Jasper. There's Matt. There's the Devil Child.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got everybody, right? I'm not missing anyone?
I don't think so.
Okay. So who's going in? Line yourself up. And then I need you all to roll initiative.
Hey, I'm in the middle this time instead of last.
I have to make a couple extra rolls also, just in case they come up. There's nothing behind the curtain. Natural 1 for Nobel on initiative. Yes,
Nice.
So he still goes on, what, like a 10 or something?
probably. Natural 20 for something I can't say. It won't matter, don't worry. Gotta make sure it's there. That makes sense. Don't mind all the dice. Another natural 20. I'm on fire.
I demand drinks.
That one was from one of my favorites, too. And my last one. I'll give a drink in a second. We have to see what the order is first, though. And yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, top of the round. Grocum, how fitting. You bust in through the door. Quick perception check. Chips. Chips are always good, man. Alright. Grunkum.
Is it
You get the
bad when
general?
you said chips? The first thing I thought of was poker.
We'll have to see over a period of time.
Extra crunchy.
Just don't mix up the two. Not a good thing.
I'll be back. Bathroom.
So yeah, you bust down the door. You see these four men kind of standing around there. They don't appear to be attacking him. However, you did also just bust down the door, and he told you to do so, or at least that's what you were told. So, Ferris, you see him bust down the door as well if you want to yell at anything kind of freely. I kind of just picture Grunkum looking for the pacifists. You think he did mention the pacifist, I'm just saying. And we all know Ferris is no pacifist. What do you want to do, big guy?
Well, I guess Grunkum's going to run up to Priest 2,
Okay.
do his angry thing, and swing his great axe. 30 hits, right?
I think so. 21 points of damage.
And then again,
Oh, shit.
I'm going to use my,
You're critical. Brutal.
yeah, and my,
Hold on. Nearly your table.
Crit with a great axe, Jesus.
Good lord.
and my Orcus Fury.
Hold on. Okay, so everyone within view of Grunkum. So that is Ferris, Max, Leah, Tanya. I'm gonna give it. I saw that.
Yeah.
Roll perception check, Jasper and Ari, to see, just because you were at a generically placed spot, to see if you get a good enough glimpse. That would be a no.
Better.
And I'll give it to Jasper, but yeah, Ari, unfortunately. So the good news,
I
Ari,
sense the kill.
everyone within sight of Grunkum gets inspiration.
Nice.
If you already had inspiration, which I think, Leah, didn't you have inspiration too?
Yeah, I think most of us had inspiration.
Oh yeah, because you already had it. So anyone who already had inspiration gets a free use of inspiration before the end of their next turn. You have to use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. But you get to keep your inspiration on that.
Cool.
So who all gets inspiration?
Everybody but Ari. But I already had it, so it's cool. And if you made a world
Looks like the
anvil,
people
you
that got
have
the extra effect are
freebie.
Jasper, Jeff, and Max. Those are the only ones I'm seeing in the.
Well,
photos
don't
currently.
forget Leah.
I did it too.
You said Def, not Leah. There's one for both. I made sure to give inspiration.
Fair enough. Leah gets the extra inspiration.
All right, so no extra damage,
Jeff just
but
stuck with his regular inspiration.
a bunch of freaking inspiration points. Probably, yeah. All right, go ahead and execute my little friend. That's a lot of dice.
36 points of damage.
Still alive.
And he rolled low on Youch. Mm-hmm.
He's not dead.
He is not dead.
That's a lot
I
of
am
health for a
upset.
priest.
You just hear awkward screaming.
You got 3
you
attacks
actually
now at
almost
this level?
hear
Hari's just
everyone but the people inside. You almost hear like screaming in your head as you kind of hear Gronkum's axe like matching this sound.
Watch, the reason he doesn't die is they share hit points, so we've got to kill the entire town in hit points.
Leah, as you are there, you notice a small figure walk around the wall.
Where?
I'm just going to put a token for now because I can't put down the character. So we'll just use where this one is.
Don't worry, Ari. Gronkum's just doing Gronkum thing.
Very small humanoid, just walking. It's one of the ones with the red robe from earlier. And it just stops. But it is your turn.
I'm gonna elbow whoever's next to me, point him out.
So you elbow the kid. And
the
point
kid.
at this.
In the face.
See, okay,
It's your size.
it's perfect because one elbow goes into Gronkum and one elbow goes right into Tanya's head.
It is her size. Actually, it's smaller.
wow, it's a pretty long reach for Gronkum.
Did I say Gronkum? I hit Max.
You have your other fighter, too. Although he's a little more squishy.
Just picturing Leah teleports over, nudges Gronkum to the side, teleports back.
All right, so you got a good beat. You got combat going on the inside and little man on the outside.
Do you need help in there, Gronkum? Beating up those fascists? Well, he said no. Can I get a better look at this guy?
Sure, roll a perception check.
Take a look.
You look over. It's a gnome, but it looks weird. Its skin is a little bit dull.
It's one of those weird gnomes.
You do not recognize this individual. You're not from this world.
I'm not from this world.
It's not
I'm
a
just gonna
surf.
call out. Excuse me, do you need something? We're kind of busy here. And if it's hostile action, I will cast I will ready a. Cantrip. Already a mind.
Just remember, if you ready a spell and you don't use it, you still do consume the slot.
Cantrip though, so. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you all just even let you ready a cantrip. You can pick what it is. So you got your cantrip ready.
I will activate Thought Form though, and become a glow stick.
What are your benefits on thought form, really quick?
Resistance to Psychic, slashing, bludgeoning, piercing, and I don't need components for spells.
Anything else that is non-combat?
I think there's one more thing.
It may matter.
I feel like you know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
I feel like it could be there, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to look for it because that'd be a bad.
Is
I
that
don't think
Tasha's or deep magic?
Read through thought form reading.
Thought form.
Does it allow you to
is
say
for
detect
class.
thoughts or
I don't think it gives you any type of protections, right? Just physical resistances and magical resistances.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
Alright.
to be confused with thought form, where you get like a skimpy bikini and start
Yeah, I get
like
really-
screaming.
All right.
Ari's already, one step ahead of you on that one.
As you activate thought form, Leah, it kind of like turns its head a little bit and looks at you. Vesper,
What's up?
what you want to do, big man?
I'm very curious about what Gronkum's doing, but I'm really concerned about all those people heading over here. And what the hell is that little thing over there?
It's a gnome in a red robe.
Like David the gnome?
Sure.
Does it have a pointy hat?
No, I'm going to save that one for later. Great idea, though. Small little humanoid. Roll a perception check if you would like.
Yeah, I would.
See if you get any better view than our elf. I just read chat. I mean, it's just like a gnome. Kind of
Doesn't
grayish
look
skin.
Paying attention to us at all?
You do see a little bit of like gray hair underneath the robe, but you don't even get a good look on the face. You also, not being from this, well, oddly enough,
I am from this world.
you are from this world, but this individual does not look super familiar to you, unfortunately.
I get
Okay.
this strange suspicion that he may or may not have been responsible for the invention of a large metal ball.
Interesting.
I love the metal ball.
Let's see.
I'm
I'm just
laughing
gonna
at
be
denials.
I'm just gonna be guarding the entrance and Giant's Might in case anyone comes at the front of the building.
Okay. Go ahead and make your token bigger, because you know you want to be big. So, what did we come up with? So, you're in this form 15 feet? And then
I'm
30 feet
ready.
if someone
I haven't-
shenanigans you.
I haven't casted it yet.
Oh, you're
so-
reading it. Okay, then
I'm
you're still
readying
small.
it. In case like
It may matter.
all right, then you know what? Fuck it. Go ahead and do it.
Okay. So
I think you said 25 or 15. I forget.
you're 15. I would allow someone to enlarge you to a maximum of probably 30, unless we found some sort of alternative way, but that's probably your maximum. Just for
now,
fun.
until I'm level 18, if I go that route.
I mean, the kid's right behind you. Just saying. Okay. So you grow big.
Someone
must
wants to be,
protect.
wants to be enlarged.
you look at the door, Jasper. Like, if I need to go inside, I might need to make this a bit bigger. All right, so you enlarge, doing anything else, holding anything?
Holding my attack action in case anything comes at us.
Okay, fair enough. That brings us to Mr. Max. So you see Gronkum laying into one of these priests on the inside, Theris in the middle. Your friends out here kind of bulking up, getting ready for a fight, it looks like. Yeah, I actually have an NPC typing for it. Hold on. I think we need to fix the AC, though. I don't remember if I updated the token. Nate. Allow me. Dun, dun, dun. Your noble steed awaits. I'm gonna go grab beer. I'll be right back. What's that?
Okay, real quick, myself too then.
Okay. And I can kill you all now. All right. So you rode the horse in the door. You ducked down. Were you taking the? Oh, because the kid's still on the horse. Got it. And you attacking? A man of the cloth. I see. Fair enough. As you run up and to try to swipe, he ducks. You go back. He does not miss that one.
You got that luck point though. Not luck point. Rogue on the beam.
Dare you duck my sword, Ethan? Oh yeah, no, you totally say it. Oh, so okay, so that's your first one. Gotcha. Fair enough. Uh-oh. Well played. Oh no, you know what time it is now, right? You stay still? Anything else? Yep. Their turn. Alright, priest 1. Huh. Ooh. This looks like fun.
That's an interesting cone you're drawing there, Nobel.
You caught that?
See, does it get me? I don't know about that.
It gets you and it gets Jasper, unfortunately.
Shenanigans.
Hold on, let me read. I'll reread this one sec, but I'm pretty sure you're fucked. I'm gonna allow Leah to bypass it. However, Jasper, you're kind of like in the way of the door, and there's a lot of you to hit.
Remember when you snuck over there in front of it?
Yeah, remember that? All right, so it is. You'll get your opportunity. Don't worry. Strongham, you're in there too, and Jasper. That's gonna
Barely.
be. It's the kind of attack, anyways. Except it's your favorite kind of roll. That's an intelligence saving throw.
Son of a
Success. Fail.
Remember,
You
Gronkum
succeeded.
gets +3. He should be in range, isn't he? Or is he
The
just
horse
out?
rolled a natural 20.
Damn, horse.
Celestial
Uh,
horse.
So is that 2 nat 20s again?
I think. Oh, you already had your +3 on. So everyone succeeds, but the paladin who made most other people succeed. Got it.
That's 2
All
nat
right.
20s.
So that is 31 points of psychic damage to you, Max, and you are stunned for 1 minute.
Ouch.
As in, like, he doesn't get to save each round. He's out for 1 minute.
I'm going to read in 1 second. Hold on.
I believe stunned is 0 or can't take movement actions.
At the end of each of
and
your turn, you get to make your
is-
intelligence save. But it is at the end of your turn. So you're stunned for now. Alright, so that's its move. It's gonna move away because you can't really do anything about it. And it's gonna kind of just hang out back here. Cool. Number 2.
Jim is inquiring, does horse get attack?
Does your ability allow it to get an attack? I'm not. That's super. Yeah, look really quick and let me know. You could kick him if so.
I know in earlier editions they couldn't if there was a rider, but I don't know about 5e.
Yeah,
And
don't.
my modules are all gone.
With the way you can control it, I don't think so. But if you can, let me know. Okay, so he's gonna go over there. What to do? He's gonna go ahead, and he watches this tentacle flaps out, Bronkum, from its arm, and it's gonna try to attack you with it. That is a miss. And it speaks out to you. Does anyone speak? Oh, actually, Ferris is here anyway.
Yeah, I know what it's going to say.
It says
Which language?
it's undercommon.
I speak Undercommon.
I know that one.
You just say, "You're mine."
That's creepy as fuck.
Said what?
It says it told Gronkum that it's his, or that he says you're mine. But he obviously missed. The horse doesn't get its own turn, it goes with you, correct?
The tentacle makes that oddly sexual. If the tentacle wasn't there, it'd be less.
I mean,
but
Oh,
Okay.
it gets creepier, don't worry.
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say is it's a priest speaking undercommon with a tentacle. You can interpret that however you want.
Oh
You
god.
may want to ignore
In an
where
orphanage.
it would work.
So that, we're gonna shoot a crossbow. We're gonna sharpshooter this too. Sharpshooter. Okay, so -5. Okay. Out of advantage, because we were Haddon. And he's going to attempt to shoot the priest closest to you, Thurs. Yep. Some things never change. I don't think I have. No. He is going to run up into this next room. Open the door. It's just another empty room. So he's kind of just chilling. And it's a bonus action. So. 32. I think that works.
Does Nobel even really need to roll the stealth check?
Sometimes.
It's
I
a
roll
formality. He could roll a
Oh,
one.
I forgot he has luck. Oh well, next turn.
He could roll
Oh,
several
wait.
ones.
It's the gnome's turn. Actually, where is the next one? Did I not make him go? Oh, he went first. My bad. You don't make him do anything though. You see another creature that did walk out by the gnome. We'll just call it 2. It's slightly taller, but not by much. And it just stands there next to the other one. However, the first one sticks up a finger and it points over at you, Jasper. And it just makes the finger like it's taunting you.
Doing that whole kind of finger thing.
Not in my
Waving it
house.
back and forth.
And you watch. Do you want to do that? Yeah, sure, we'll do that. You watch as he sticks his hands out in front of him, and you see immense light begin to shine. That is, let's see. You watch 3 beams of light shoot out from the small individual, 1 at each of you. Leah, 22.
I don't remember what my shield is. I think I can shield that.
What's your AC right now?
What's your base?
14 plus mage armor.
Your max is 22.
So it would just hit.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so the beam of light does strike you. You take 28 points of radiant damage as it strikes into you.
I do get off the mind sliver though, because that was a very much hostile action.
Yes, you do. So you can go ahead and release that. Actually, hold on. Because he would be happy at the same time.
She uses her reaction to do it.
Well, here, because he shot 3 beams, so the beams do all hit at the same time, and then you're firing straight back, because he's not multi-attacking you. So let me finish hitting them, and then you can fire back.
Okay.
Jasper. Oddly enough, the thing that should be the hardest thing to hit of all, just watch the beam go wide, like streak off into the sky. And Ari. Oh, look, there's the rest of that roll.
Oh, jeez.
Pretty sure that's out of shield range, unless you got something I'm not aware.
Well, out of shield.
All right, you get hit for 14 points of radiant damage, or 25 reduced to 14. Not bad. And it's going to remain where it is.
Now I will attempt to hit it.
Oh yeah, go ahead and shoot your beam at it using Firebolt.
Mind sliver. Whoops. How do I make you do the roll?
You what's the DC?
How do I
17.
force roll on it? It's intelligence 17.
Should be a cast button.
Well, here, let me do something for you.
Oh, wait. Hitting the wrong button.
Allow me. Let me update
Nope.
these tokens.
Keeps doing that.
You can't do it because they're only tokens.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Yeah, they're not in combat tracker.
you watch after the individual shoots the beams. One throws its hood back. We'll say that 2 still remains hooded. You see a gnome,
You're joking.
gray skin, sunken eyes, like black eyeballs. You see series of runes and all sorts of things that are embedded in the skin. Who's in the front right now? Ari. You
Mm-hmm.
recognize him, but it doesn't look like him. The individual next to him
Oh.
looks kind of similar and the same. Also familiar. Looks a lot like Cello. And this is where like all the history's going through someone's head right
Wait
now.
a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. I did this. I did this.
Deft, what did you do?
This is fine. We're still fine.
Told you.
I'm still gonna drop my mind sliver,
Okay.
even though it probably won't work.
So you're gonna shoot it at which one?
The the no.
Alright, so as you go to cast the spell at the gnome, he's gonna use his reaction to nullify it.
Okay, that's fine.
But that does take his reaction.
Actions are having consequences as we speak.
Oh, hold on, let me open up the other side of this map too. So that's your action. Oh, is that the end of the round?
It's not my turn. I was just reacting.
Oh, it's my turn actually. Sorry. I thought it was your turn for some reason. Priest 4 is going to run into the room and lock the door. So this is now... Wrong button. Before he does, though... no, he's just going to go and unlock it. We'll say he kind of like shoves some shit in front of it, too. And that'll be his whole turn. Ferris.
Cubes betray the placement of the children.
What did that dude do?
He just ran into the classroom and shut the door. And you heard like some sounds of stuff behind it. He just like threw like a desk or something.
With scraping along wood.
Mm-hmm. So there's
Probably a
one
heavy
still at the
thunk against the
door.
door.
Gronkham's is looking pretty bad. Although, Gronkham, you like to make blood. As a man who used to count his blood on a daily basis, their blood's purple. What do you want to do, Ferris? Great.
I'm not big and strong enough to bust that door open. Oh, shit. I guess it is a quick thing to do. Let me see here. How many people I can get.
Darius, tell us what that guy said to Gronkham.
Which one?
The one that said you're mine.
I mean, it's up to him. He can.
Or
It doesn't take very long. The one that was mocking him.
right. I'm just saying I'm in a stressful mid conversation. Like, hang on, let me translate for you. That one likes you a lot, Gronkham. Up to 3 creatures. So keep targeting the damn horse. Hang on.
What did the horse ever do to you?
Okay, I cast Bless on those 3.
Okie dokie. I love Bless.
And I'm going to dart to the edge of the stairs.
All right. That crap. All right. Helicopter cat is not here.
I'm gonna cast Shatter.
All right. Where that little marker is, I'm assuming.
Yep. Is the other guy on the other side of the wall within range?
Yeah, he would be right there. I just will also remind you,
Those
Gronkum,
cubes are accurate. One of the children are in range.
don't forget shrapnel. Don't forget shrapnel.
Of course, the wall's going to block a lot of that.
There we go. Now the kid's not in range.
All right, go ahead and roll on them. You had extra people target? Oh no, it just looked weird on mine.
Does the wall shatter? Does the door shatter too? Any non-magical stuff in range takes damage too. Any non-magical.
While the
non-born-
door does take damage, it is a thick old construction. The door rolled a nat 20. The door defeats you once again. No, it's it being blocked. It didn't. It's definitely helped for sure. That's your action. What else you want to do? You could have sent Tanya in undercover, guys. Why didn't we think of that?
I was actually
That would
thinking
have
of
been
that earlier.
hilarious.
That's too easy.
Well, that was my next thing. I was going undercover if I didn't get caught.
I don't think I can do anything with a bonus action, so
You're just gonna stay on the horse.
Yeah, I think
I'm going to yell to be careful because there's children in there.
I'm gonna get off the horse. I'm tired of being on a horse.
Oh, good point. You did hear the whole room scream though as you do cast the spell. Like you hear the kids. All right, number 3. Gonna use its own attack. I think I can get y'all. Right there. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh. I'll say, for shits and giggles, Jasper, you're just out of range. Leah's out of range, however. Knight, Max, Tanya, Gronkum, Priest 2, there's, and Novo's behind the wall.
If it's psychic damage, it doesn't matter.
And the same sense of them, I'd have to hit Leah twice. So we'll keep it for that fight. Just keep it
Yeah,
there.
walls, unless it's, I think, lead, walls don't block psychic damage.
Let's see. We're going to keep it this way for now. Where'd it go, though? That is 15th. Oh, no. The horse and the paladin rolled in that one at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm close to max. Isn't that a +3?
It's still not ones.
Yeah, but for Gronkum.
You're fine, so let me untarget you. However, you're still stunned from last round, though, correct?
Max is.
So
You are. Oh, that was Max. Correct.
So Grunkum's a failure? A fail?
Gronkum did not fail, no, because he got the bonus.
Okay.
So this should only hit the two of you. Knight, Max, and Ferris. You're stunned for a minute. You can obviously save.
Yeah, Max can use his inspiration, so he doesn't fail.
He's already stunned anyways. You can't be double stunned.
Yeah, but the damage.
Here, I'll roll one more for him. So hold on. The Thayer still gets hit with his. I got Thayer set, I think, right? Yeah, I got yours.
Max wants to use it for his horse. He doesn't want the horse to die.
Let's see. I'll allow it. So you do that. So it's a DC 15. What's it say? No bonus. So just roll a D20, and it gets a -2. It's intelligence. Still fails, unfortunately. But good attempt. You could resummon the noble steed. No, it's not half damage, it's just done. Unless is that a psychic resistance? Yeah, it's intelligence. Correct. Okay. So Gronkum, did you just get hit? Oh no, you were just at range, correct. Okay. That and
I shall be right back.
Top of the round. Looky. I'm technically hidden. I'm going to shoot at number 1. Another sharpshooter shot, which will probably miss again. I collect my crossbow, my pride, and I tuck back into hide. And I shut the door. So the other one looks over to you, Ari. And you watch as he kind of extends his finger out and points at you. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Why were they with evil Satesh? That's what I want to know. Where did he come from?
I'm wagering Maze.
Yeah, he's in Dreamland right now. Oh, Ari's not there. That's right. We always pick on Ari when Ari's not. What's that? Question away. Correct. You get an action, bonus action, you get movement, free action. I always love people's reactions. It's like, I will speak for 5 minutes.
Those are the ones that crack me up / annoy me. Is like, you got your 6 seconds
Yep.
as my quick action. I'm going to dialogue for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Like-
no, you're not.
Welcome back. Charisma saving throw, please.
Oh,
The halfling pointed his finger at you.
23.
Oddly enough, the exact DC. You feel your body start to go numb.
Ari will not be so easily charmed.
And you just kind of, your big body begins to shake, and you kind of shrug it off, but just barely. And it just continues sitting there with its finger pointing at you. He's then going to sit on the ground. And you watch as he pulls out a flute.
So, would I be able to make an arcana to potentially identify what he just cast at me?
He didn't actually cast anything. But you could do an intelligence check if you want.
Same bonus.
Accurate.
Natty 20.
Oh.
It was definitely some sort of mental ability. Most likely he was trying to dominate you.
Ah,
Now, as an apology, he's gonna play us a nice little song.
And it just, the little song begins to play. That is his turn. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. Nothing.
Well played.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This, I'm just guessing the squares are hard to see. What's it going in here? Not too great. Dead horse. Max is looking good. A little
Yeah, you
stiff.
see Ferris.
much
You
is-
could probably see him a little
horse
bit.
probably disappears
Yeah, the horse is gone.
because
And she
Max
probably
and
can't see me
Ferris
because
look
of the
a little ways.
stairs.
Yeah, no, in the wall, you're a little too far away. So yeah,
Oh.
Max looks a little dazed. You don't see Ferris though.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you. I'm gonna cast Blight.
She actually is out here at this point.
That is a big ol' fail.
important inquiry, Nobel.
Mhm.
Are these priests by chance plant creatures?
They're not. But good to check.
Okay.
That was the other world where we were fighting plants.
Figured I would inquire. You never know with weird tentacle men that, bleed purple.
It's very true. Very true. Priest 4. He's going to be up to some shenanigans in here. He's going to make an athletics check. They are not. The child is going to make an athletics check, and the child overpowers him. It rolled a 2. The child rolled an 8, and it rolled a 2.
That's scary.
You just kind of hear this
I don't know what it is.
weird scream. It's kind of like a gargly scream coming from the other room. And you just hear a kid yelling. But yeah, that's his turn. Oh, I didn't.
I don't know what it is, but it seems the smaller the individual, the higher their tendency of rolling well on ground checks is.
This one is going to go up to Max. Well, actually, this is good. Hold on. Hold, please. Not that one. It is going to run up behind Max and attempt to attack it. That is a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Max, you take
Not good at
26 points of psychic damage. One sec. You are grappled. And then I need you to actually I'll force it on you. Actually, just roll an intelligence saving throw for me, Max. Intelligence. Shit's about to get weird, Max.
Was going right up your nose.
Okay, so you are not stunned again, but you currently have a tentacle wrapped around you. You
God
got blessed
bless.
from your
Blessed by Theris.
cleric. But yes, you currently have a tentacle wrapped around your neck and head. It's about to go down.
Fucking mind flayers.
Max, you are stunned, but go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw. End your turn. Just wait for next turn, Max. Just wait for next turn.
Oh.
Dinner is served. Intelligence. You're
That's rough, buddy.
still stunned, buddy. Sorry. It's just not meant to be.
It's okay. We'll probably bring you back to life.
Probably.
Or if not, you'll always be with us. Don't worry.
Ari, before your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
I could
no,
totally
that
go
doesn't
for absorbing your +3
You're good,
saves.
Okay, so the first thing that she's gonna do is cast Mage Armor.
Fair.
She was not expecting to have to fight people here. 2, 4, 5, 6. She's going to walk forward, point towards the two individuals, and go, "Fellows, what's going on here? And you, stop playing and identify yourself."
No response. The little weird cello keeps playing, and the little Makarov keeps just sitting there. Drunkum! Intelligence saving throw.
Why?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, you're out of there. I keep getting you mixed up with Max for some reason.
I've passed both saving throws thus far.
Mm-hmm. And a strike. Pretty sure that hits. Them strength mods.
Nice.
Hold on. Let me see what you
Nice.
get.
Nice.
Super dead.
Second nat 20.
Hoping for
attack.
a decapitation.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So mean.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
How can a negative happen on a 20?
I'm gonna let
Okay,
it
I'm
just roll your 20. Your
There
20
are
is fine.
some positive effects on the.
Love that it popped up. That was hilarious. Though.
Okay.
You
Since
can
I
just
have to re-roll it.
No, you don't have to reroll it. You can just hit him.
Oh, okay.
You dumbass.
I just like that came up because that was awesome. They don't come up that much. Jeez.
Please.
There are a handful of negative 20 effects and a handful of positive 1 effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay,
the exact opposite is actually.
Was hoping that was a decapitation.
Sure. The head comes off.
Gronkum steps
Give
over
me
the
purple.
body and walks up to priest 3.
Okay.
You don't already have 3 attacks at this level?
Fighters, I think.
Jasper does.
No.
How far are you away? Jasper. The gnome
Yeah.
slams his fists together.
Motherfucker.
Well, now he's showing off.
How big he get?
What do we?
Movements. You
What?
are still too far away. I'm pretty confident. Hold on.
When did we have the guild leader of Fairy Tale brought into this game?
A long time ago. Where have you been paying attention? They competed in the Dove, don't you remember? Except we only took
Sorry about
certain
it.
parts.
I
and we made
accidentally
them more
disconnected
drunk.
my headset. So what happened? What-
They were in the Dove. It's only certain people, and they've all been kind of redone slightly. But it's they were the Tipsy Fox Guild.
And the Winter Court.
Some of them made it in there, yeah. You are out of range at the moment, my friend. He'll hold
From
his
him?
turn. Yep, he's going to hold his action in case someone gets in range. Your turn. Your child didn't enlarge you, otherwise this could have been a semi-cool, like, Godzilla
I
baby.
do
Attack
that.
on Titan,
fight.
kind of. Well, I guess not.
How big? How much bigger is he than me?
He's 50 feet, you're 15.
No, motherfucker. So he's ginormous.
Gargantuan.
Gargantuan. How does he get that big? You mother.
Hey, Death,
Being
how
much
did
higher
he
level
get so
caster.
big?
Yeah,
Hate you.
Death, how
Don't
did
talk
he get
to me.
that big?
So, hold on. I can actually tell you the date that this was decided. I asked. I will find it. I have evidence.
See, here's the thing. I like to argue that I'm not responsible for a lot of Nebel's evil, but I am directly responsible for this current situation, yes. I can't get out of this one.
On October 17th, 2020, I asked Steph, hey, go ahead and pick 4 potential bodyguards, the most overpowered combination you could think of. And these are 2 of the people that Steph picked.
You got receipts.
Yeah, this one is my fault. I'll take this one.
So they're some sort of version of their inspiration. But it is your turn, Jasper. There's kids inside, giant gnomes outside.
Perfect. I'm gonna activate my storm rune for my bonus action.
Okay.
So still trying to make my actions, so I don't have that set up. But
Just tell me what it does. We can just roll by hand. It's fine.
yeah, all right. And then I'm gonna charge this motherfucker.
All right. How? What's your
So
movement?
can I get close enough to hit him?
Nope. But you get close enough that he hits you.
So
He's just gonna get one swing on you. Actually, let's see, because your movement just 30, right?
yep.
Yeah, you just set a range, so he's just gonna punch you once.
I'm gonna use my storm room and apply disadvantage to that attack.
Is there a save or just applies disadvantage?
It just applies disadvantage.
So that is a 23. Is the giant fist?
Ooh.
Got anything else?
Nope.
You'd say
Well, I'm out of attack range. Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
You take 26 points of damage.
Ouch.
Bludgeoning and force combination. the bludgeoning and the pure force from the giant fucking face. But it's just one strike. So that's your movement. So I have action to bonus.
I already used my bonus because I activated my storm rune, and I can't attack them, so I don't have an attack. So I'm just gonna. Can I? Is it guard or
Dodge?
dodge?
Yeah. You just take a dodge action. That brings us to. Actually, I think one of the. Oh no, that one's not set yet. Priest number 1. Hey, it recharged. Look at that. Except I don't think I can actually get. There you go. Oh no, it's Priest 1. It's all for the good of the team. It's all for the good of the team. He's gonna hit. I'm pretty sure that's everybody but Nobel and Jasper and Ari. Actually, no, Nobel's visible now too. He's dead. He's going to do another mind blast. Anyone within range of a 3?
Double nut 20s.
Jeez. Gronkum should be okay. Poor Max.
Poor Max.
Poor Max. Tanya, do you have any?
I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Is that including the +3 from Max?
He would be 1 shy even with the +3.
Is int roll or int save?
Intelligence strike. Gronkum's working on killing them all for us, Max. It's not meant to be. Alright, so Gronkum, you're safe. So it's just...
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Sorry, guys. Are you going to do it again?
Yeah.
Now that does succeed. So
Hold on. I can still pass it. I'm gonna use flash of
Yeah,
G.
you get +3 anyway, so you're good.
You're
You're
fine.
fine. So you get that. Where did you go? Why are you not seeing it? Oh, that is not what I was rolling. Let's get this backwards. Hey, look at that. I did it right. You're screaming in your head, but you're the only one who can hear it. Or can you? Alright, so that was Priest 1's whole action. So, Max, you're stunned again. Sorry, bud. And the kiddo is okay. They're almost gone. Yeah, just don't let it get to Priest 3's turn, buddy. Priest 2 is dead. There's.
So the situation with Max is he's got a tentacle like wrapped around his throat, right?
This guy's got him grappled, and he does have a tentacle around his throat and his head.
First off, can I do anything because I'm stunned?
Oh no, that's right. So you just get an intelligence save. Unless you got shenanigans I forgot about. I'm always a big
Not
fan.
for that. I mean, unless there's something that I don't know about.
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. All right, so roll another
Just
intelligence.
intelligence save.
Incapacitated and cannot take movement actions.
Do what?
Intelligence save.
No, what was Ari? What'd you say?
I said a stunned individual cannot take movement actions and are incapacitated. Incapacitated removes their ability to take actions and
Right.
reactions.
Yeah, you know, we were just thinking.
Too far away for the +3, correct?
Uh,
I don't know what his range is at this
10
level.
feet? Is it 10 feet or 15 feet? I forget. I think you're just out of range.
Yeah, it'd be
Base
20 or
10, I don't
Yeah,
know
you're out of
if it
range.
has increased in size.
It does when you're higher level, but yeah, he's out of range for this one. I'm pretty confident. I think it maxes at 30. I'm pretty sure you're fine. So you are no longer stuck. As long as Gronkum kills them all before the next round.
I was gonna try to save you, but
I'm gonna take out my little pretend rifle.
Okay. You gonna save Max? Just don't shoot him in the face.
I need to find my thing. Give me a second. And I'm gonna use what's it, Scorching Ray?
Ooh.
That gives me what, 3 attacks?
What level are you casting it at?
I'm casting at Priest 3.
At 3? If you do it at 3, I think you get 4 because it's a level 2 spell. At 2, you get 3.
No, I'm casting as a level 2 spell.
Oh yeah. Then you get 3. Correct.
Who am I casting it at?
No, that's fine. I can care less who you cast it at. That is a hit. If you get all 3, that's like an amazing thing. So you're applying your extra damage to that one?
Yeah, first shot.
Gotcha. Another hit. The kid's got some moves.
Snake eyes.
I guess I can't use my bonus action to try and get it unattached, can I?
Doing more of an action thing, yeah.
Alright, then I'll have my turns there.
But it's getting closer.
You know what, I'll end my turn there and have my cat stand right behind Max.
Or is it
Spread out.
Oh, it is. It already went. It's gotta. We have to see what it rolls. All right. So end of your turn. That's the end of the round. New round. Want to do one more?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm good for however long.
Top of the order again. I love this random initiative shit.
Me too.
It's too stressful.
I am gonna run out by you, Mr. Ferris. I'm gonna use you to steady my crossbow. I am him. I'm not doing a sharpshooter this fucking time. Nope.
Now you'll get a
Or
nat
that-
20.
You know what, Ferris? I believe because I'm using you to balance my shot, I'm gonna do a sharpshooter.
Now you'll get a 1.
Yep, now it's gonna take. All right, crossbow. Oh god, I should do the one on him, huh?
I'm predicting 15.
60, but it hits.
I was close.
Gronkum is threatening, so that is sneak attack, and that
So is
is
Max.
plus 10 damage. Oh, I
This is
should.
gonna hurt.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't want to close the card. So that's gonna be a couple of dice. 36 points of damage as he takes a crossbow bolt to the neck. The tentacle like tenses up for a bit, Max, and then it lets you go. Ground can get squirted in the face with blood. And then he's gonna stand kind of right in front of you, Ferris, while you're stuck. Ari, charisma saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. That's not high enough.
Inspiration.
I think I have to, and that's the worst part. Because I get the feeling he's about to hit me with another dominate. Yeah.
Are
Dominate.
you saying Ari doesn't want to be dominated by him?
Not without permission.
Consent is key.
Have you seen Head New Crabgrass yet?
Yeah, I'll give it another attempt. I don't have a choice.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Ari, it's not meant to be. Your mind just goes dark. And you're just like standing around, and you just hear to the castle. And then you kind of come back and see, and you just feel an overwhelming need to fly to the castle as quick as possible. And that's his turn. Priest 3 is dead. Priest 4 is going to try to grapple the child again. Hey, look at that. That's a 14 versus... 13. He just beat the kid. You hear, put me down. Move over here.
You know, this is probably the second worst thing to happen to those orphans.
That's probably not an orc.
What did I hear?
You heard kind of like the sound of wrestling around, and you heard a kid saying, "Put me down, put me down."
Okay, at that point, then he shouldn't be holding the door. I'm running over trying to get the door open.
Go ahead. Are you just using strength? Just roll an athletics.
We're using what?
Athletics. Like, are we using magic to just blow it open? No.
I don't think I've got any magic that I can blow it open with that wouldn't also just destroy anything behind it, possibly.
All right, give it an athletics.
Oh, actually, I will. As I run up, I'll manifest the staff out of my hand and slam it into it. So.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. You do get a bonus on your damage from attacking as well.
And then a minus. Is this been updated? Do you know?
Your staff?
Yeah.
I don't think your active effect. I think I have to get that, but you get a D8 on all your attacks, if I recall. I'll have to double check. The description's updated. I don't think I made all the active effects for it yet, though. Oh, yeah. So you watch as you go ahead and slam your staff into the door, and it just... and the desk kind of in front of it gets knocked over.
Yeah, it's updated. It's got a D8 in there.
You see... it looks like the individual is going for the window, and he is currently holding the prince over his shoulder.
Fuck, I don't think I've got any bonus action shit I can do. That isn't healing.
It's a shame no one has Hunter's Mark. You can Hunter Marks the child.
There's the rest of my movement up to 30. So.
Okay. Oh, you guys all like go back to back to back. All right, that brings us to Grunkum. You see Ferris bust down the door. You hear kids screaming, and you see this guy looking all high and mighty.
What are the other kids in the room doing?
Still staring at the board.
What, these squares in here are children?
Yes. There's one kid at each desk, except the middle
5,
desk.
10, 15, 20.
Gargle just like runs over the desk.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay. He is holding a kid too, just keep that in mind.
In that case, I'm going to grab the kid.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check. All right. He's going to make his. He doesn't get anything special. All right. So you also have a hold on the kid. You rip the kid away from him.
There's catch.
Are you gonna throw him?
Oh, how when you say kid, is this like a what size kid? Because that could be enough to like.
He's about 7 years old.
Okay, I can attempt to, but probably gonna knock me down.
Do it. Athletics, Grunkum. Natural 20. Natural 20. They're about to.
Cannonball special.
What?
There's. I need you to either roll, and I'll let you pick. You can do athletics or acrobatics.
Not good with
You get
either. So
The fastball special child.
yep.
Natural 1.
I'll use my inspiration.
All right.
Oh man.
I was going to do that if I didn't get a natural one.
Okay. Not a natural one, but better. So you just watch Grog like one hand palms the kid and just knocks Theris prone. But you do have the kid. You're currently
Okay.
prone. All right, so that's about tapped on actions. Anything else you want to do? You do hear large footballs coming from outside as well, which seem awkward.
You could attack him because you have 2 attacks, right?
Well,
Yeah.
he
But
pulled him away
grabbing
and then
the
he
kid
threw him.
and then throwing the kid, that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or oh yeah, you threw. Never mind.
You know, I'll check Discord for a moment.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can really do.
Max. Intelligence saving throw. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. All right. You don't get much of a turn, but you're no longer stunned. So many stuns on the paladin.
Max has 6 HP.
Do also keep in mind, Leah, no one currently, I don't think, other than you, Ari, and Jasper, is probably aware of what's going on in front as well.
There's some big people outside. He was small and now he's big.
I don't even know if she's.
Yeah, you wouldn't see that.
Well, they
I mean-
they were big before.
Yeah, you were inside when he came
I
inside.
saw him grow, and then I left.
Mm-hmm. But you know
okay,
shit's going down for sure.
yeah.
You have to get hit by beams and all that.
Can I see both of them from here?
Both of them who?
Priest 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna cast slow, which I probably should have done earlier, but
How close do they have to be to each other, or do they
40
just
feet.
have...
I already measured it.
Sweet. Yeah.
That's everybody in the cube, though, isn't it?
No, just select the people. I think.
I think you're probably
I thought it was area, not selective.
No, it's 6 creatures of your choice.
Okay, cool.
That would be awesome, though. Fail and fail.
Nice.
Get slowed.
Mm.
So, that's fun if they try to cast spells again.
They've actually not. They've been letting out blasts.
Okay.
They're not doing spell shenanigans. You just see giant waves of energy, more or less.
Now they are slow.
Okay.
Let me just get on what I think is a full square.
You're up next, kid.
Wow.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna-
You fire?
I'm locking that.
At priest one, hold on. We gotta check. Are you doing inspiration or are you out?
Using
Luck.
luck.
Oh, luck. Okay. Bless, man. Great spell.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay. Ari's focus kind of changes. To more blank. She turns to face the castle. Casts Far Step. Teleports about 60 feet towards the castle on kind of an upward angle, and does her movement 30 and dashes another 30.
All right, so Jasper, you just watch as Ari bolts off. Bye, have a good time. Bring me something nice.
Bitch.
All right, so that takes Ari.
Approximately how far away is the castle from here as well?
It's probably a little under a mile, maybe. All right,
Okay.
so that brings us to Jasper.
My turn?
Oh no, his turn.
No, his turn.
You watch as he puts the two fists together. He's gonna do two swings at you.
Big ban.
That is a 28.
Yeah, it's
Barely.
You take 34 points of damage, and you just hear the sound of like bone cracking inside. I need you
had
to
to make
roll a
him
strength
bigger.
save.
Let me be the big man.
I am so
I
sorry.
was kind of hoping you'd be 30 feet so we could have fun with this. Strength save too.
Oh, for me.
All right, so Ari, I'm just going to move you a little bit because someone might be going that direction. You do succeed, so you do not get pushed back.
Jasper, if you survive this, I'll take enlarge next level just for you.
Left fist, 32.
Jesus Christ.
Another strength save. Oh,
What's your new character going to be?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now.
so
Maybe you're too far away for me to get your soul.
you just get rocked. Your head is ringing. You're holding on, but you're seeing stars.
You're laughing. Jasper's dying to a 50-foot tall gnome, and you're laughing.
50-foot tall gnome.
The fucking joy he has in killing me.
Oh, I could do way worse things than kill you, though. I could
Oh,
keep you as a
Jesus
friend.
Christ.
Action. Bonus. Nothing for bonus. That's it.
Mother.
I can't be the cause of a death of another PC. I can't.
Characters have you murdered now?
Too many. Too many.
Listen, I might go the other direction.
I am fucking in pain, but I'm pissed. I'm gonna activate. Oh jeez, my storm rune, or no, sorry, my hill rune. So I get resistance to bludgeoning.
That would have been an awesome thing.
Yeah.
See, with 5 HP, how much is that gonna help, really?
Well, if he gets healed, that's 70 hit points.
Say someone didn't run away.
Don't worry, I'll get you in there.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna charge and attack.
Ooh, okay.
With my great AX.
You get advantage on attacks or just strength checks?
Just strength checks and saves. But I'm gonna also use my reaction to give him disadvantage. No, I can't do that. Never mind.
Okay. You get 2 more attacks though, right?
Yeah, I get 2 more. So attack. Third time's the charms, guys.
There!
There you go.
We did it!
I'm gonna also activate my fire rune and attempt to restrain him, and doing 2d6 extra damage on my attack.
Does that take an action?
No.
It's a bonus.
Those are the runes he activated.
No, let me
It
get
would deactivate your bludgeoning, I think. Oh no! Can you have more than
No,
one?
I can have. No, I don't have a. I can have all of them on if I want. I can only have 4.
Correct. Because you're the fighter variant.
Yeah.
You should have probably done that before you started hitting him.
The fire rune? No, you
ignore
only
the
do it.
spam.
You only do it on a successful hit.
Oh, okay. So go ahead. What's the DC for it?
It's a strength saving throw, and
This plus 20 for his size.
His strength.
And can I also activate or use my reaction for my storm rune to give him disadvantage on it?
Hold on. You're trying to do rune. Storm? Which one?
Storm
Your bonus action.
disadvantage.
Hold on. Using a wearing or carrying an object. That's. I see a bonus. I don't see a reaction. Hold on. Make the call. Say anything about use your action. No, you'd have to already be in that state, unfortunately.
Storm rune? I did that last.
You did the stone room.
No, I did
For
storm.
resistance?
The last. I did storm before he got big, and then I just did stone.
Okay, so you have 1 minute on that, 1 minute on that. So since
Get a
if you
minute
make
on
an attack, I'll save a will check. You can actually cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage.
And then as a reaction with storm, I can give him advantage.
No, so it's for an attack. Correct? Is what it says?
Attack roll, saving throw, or an ability check within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
When you or another creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack, saving, or an ability
But it still
check.
needs to make its first one, though. Correct? Because it's strength.
No, this is going to be his saving throw to.
Oh, you just want to give him disadvantage.
So the strength check.
Okay,
For
so
my
strength.
restraints.
That is a 18. What's the DC? Your Constitution's your spellcasting modifier, I think, right?
No, it's strength.
Rune Knights are con.
Oh, is it con? My bad.
That's still good. You have good con. Oh, not as good as you have strength, but you're close.
Con 7.
Yeah, he passed. Sorry, buddy.
Still doing damage to him.
You see the fire chains begin to kind of wrap around. He's just too big, and he just.
And plus 2d6.
For what?
For the fire damage.
He takes half. So 2d6. Just roll the 2d6. I'll let you roll it, and I'll add it to him. So he takes another 5. Gotcha.
And that's it.
Unless you want an action surge.
Oh god, I do have action surge.
Do you have 2 yet, or just 1?
Just
I
one.
think you're close. 13 or something like that?
Yeah, I got the second one is at 17.
Oh, okay.
Long ways.
So far away. You also get your 4th attack then, right? Or that's 20.
That's a 20. Yeah, I'll do an action surge. Why not?
Go for it.
I could tickle him while I'm dying.
He technically is a giant. It's your favorite thing to fight against. He's just a different kind of giant. Oh, that almost... Oh, that did hit though. I was like, it looked like a 14.
It was a 4 on the screen.
Yeah, it was on 14, then it fell to 4, but it registered, so... Nice.
And one more.
Does that get the 2d6 also, or is that only one hit?
It was only one hit.
If it would have captured him, he would have got it every turn. Until he broke it.
Alright, that's it then.
Alright.
I take
That,
it.
that brings us to... Well, Priest is dead. That is the top of the round, so we'll probably pause there. But, Jasper,
Yeah.
as you're sitting there and like the blood is coming down your face, you feel a very cool breeze, and you watch as like the blood dripping down your face just kind of like crystallizes very slowly and stops running down your face. And you just watch the sky start to get dark.
Can we
Ari,
One more round.
you guys want to do another one? I'm good for it. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, let's see if my guy died this round. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll keep going. Okay. Ari, as part of this change of weather, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not rolling high, apparently.
So as you're flying away, you just watch as this massive bolt of lightning kind of shoots out of the sky and just smacks straight into you. You take 10 points of lightning damage, and you are forced to the ground.
Okay.
How high do you think you're up? I'll let you use your best.
That depends on whether or not she was about to teleport or not.
Up to you.
But probably decently high.
All right, we'll just say you take another 4 points of bludgeoning damage then. As you hit the ground, I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Actually, you need to make it 2. One for getting hit by lightning. Hey! So as you get hit by the lightning, you get forced to the ground, you just smack into the alley. Look, there you go. As you're about to hit the ground, you just watch as someone jumps and grabs you and rolls. And you kind of like fall and like scrape your knee up a little bit.
Okay. How far along this path was I?
You are no longer dominated. You only made one turn away.
Yeah,
so
but
whatever your
how?
max distance was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still only been one turn. So you're still within relative close proximity. I think you made it like what, 60, 90 feet away?
120.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can unmark off all the spell slots.
Yeah.
She'll kind of. Hello?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What were you saying?
And you said she was caught by someone?
They attempted to catch you. They kind of more cushioned your fall. But yes, an individual did break your fall and help out.
Does it look like just a random person or someone specific?
Roll a history check. You don't recognize him with it being dark. He looks vaguely familiar. It's a gentleman with kind of a hooded robe on. His hood got knocked off. He's got like kind of longer, kind of spiky silver hair, and he's got a big scythe that has been dropped on the ground next to him. And you see that there's a chest that is open on the ground that's just like been left there, like a little tiny treasure chest, more or less. And this individual is holding an orb in his hand that's kind of like crackling with lightning.
Does he appear to be conscious?
Oh yeah, he's conscious. He just kind of fell when you ran into him.
That's right. Are you okay?
Ah, yeah. Thought you were gonna get away. Don't worry, you're safe now. It's like, fear not. Change in the weather's coming. You do notice
I
it's
noticed.
much colder.
Even with her resistance to it?
No, like it's not making you cold. You just notice a drastic drop in the temperature.
Oh,
It's like, looks like you got yourself into a right mess. It's like, believe me, I've learned the same thing, not to deal with these people. He's like, now if you don't mind, we really be needing our horn.
Horn?
It's like, yes, I believe your paladin is in possession of our horn. If you get it to me, I can save all of you. But you must be quick. Yeah, he's from Winter Queen. In fact, he's
I'm gonna
fresh off the
insight.
meeting. Yeah, roll an insight check.
I instantly knew who it was, and I hate it.
You did this.
I did this.
He does seem intent on helping you, and he does really want the horn. It's like, we don't have time. We're outnumbered.
Alright.
I assume she'll have to wait for her actual action to be able to do anything, though.
Okay. So, he's going to stand up because his thing dropped and he's not very happy. So he's going to walk forward. What shall we do here? Jasper,
Yo.
go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as the halfling walks up, and he starts to like play this like witty little jig, and your foot starts tapping, and you can't stop, and you begin to dance.
Cast Dance Revolution on you.
So, one
There's a
creature
smile
you
back
can
there.
see within range. The target begins a comic dance in place, shuffling, tapping its feet, and capering for the duration. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this spell, which you are not. Although you are very charming for a Goliath. A dancing creature must use all of its movement to dance without leaving its space and has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls. While the target is affected by this spell, other creatures have advantage on attack rolls against it. As an action, a dancing creature makes a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself. On a success save, the spell ends. So you can use your action to kind of break it. But right now, you are uncontrollably dancing.
Oh. Sadly, there's a smile on my face because I love to dance.
Ah, what happened? Go back. Okay, hold on. This is the one for you. Boop. Nice. All right, you watch as he kind of starts to sit there and he's doing like a little dance in place with you. But yeah, you can't stop him. Gunkum.
How tall is this guy? This priest number 4?
He's like roughly probably somewhere between like 5'9" and 6'1". If you need it for mathematical calculation, I could commit to height for you.
Not Okay. Here's what Gronkum would like to do.
Okay.
Gronkum would like to pick him up by the head and grab one of his legs and pull apart as hard as he can.
Oh God.
Okay. Let me think about this. Because he is pretty healthy. This one hasn't taken a lot of damage. You'd have to roll really, really high. You want to try?
Yes.
All right. So you had the kid. You threw the kid. You do have to grapple him though, because you don't have him grappled. You grapple the kid away from him. So you could try, if you grapple him, then you can use an action to try and do that, and you may do some damage. I'm pretty confident you're going to grab him. For him, that is a 13. So yeah, you got him grappled. Let me just grapple him real quick. Okay.
Now, what do you want me to roll to rip this guy in half?
Roll an athletics check.
If need be, I will use inspiration.
That's like 3 or 4 nat 20s for you tonight.
It's been
Fifth
a
one,
lot.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know if he can get any higher than that.
Okay. You don't kill him, but you watch as you hear a popping sound and like a suctioning pop as the left leg pulls off the body, and you watch as like 4 of the tentacles around its head that are like tucked into its thing get ripped off. It takes 18 points of damage. Where'd that little bastard go? And he has no leg. Oh, there he is. So he's just sitting there on the ground. He's contemplating if Dominate Monster would work on Gronkum. He's going to reach into his pocket. And he is going to activate one of his abilities as you see him start to vibrate.
Did he just teleport away?
Him and 7 of the children are now missing.
Even though he was grappled?
Doesn't stop him from casting a spell. Unless, I don't think Theris has counterspell, right?
No.
I have counterspell. Was that
I
a
don't think you're in range.
or an ability? Can I counterspell that?
What's is it 60 or 30?
60.
Hold on. I
She
believe,
should have the
even though
angle.
it's in it, you should be able to. Let me double check one thing.
If I can
What?
counterspell, I
What
can counterspell.
level?
Ooh.
Well, 100.
Slots do I
You
have
got
left?
this, Leah. I want to finish ripping
So
him
you
apart.
see him pull out an object and he begins to vibrate. You go to counterspell.
Yeah, I don't think I've got high enough slots for whatever he's casting. If it's just, it's
Well,
just
if it's higher, if his spell's higher, you just roll. It
Yeah.
doesn't automatically succeed.
I don't think I have enough high enough, or I don't think I have a high enough spell slot. Is what I'm saying to automatically succeed. So I'm just gonna do level 3.
All right, so go ahead. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. Blah, 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 blah. What roll is it? Make an ability check. All right, so make just a spell attack. That's essentially the same shit.
Is it an Attack? Wait.
If it is a 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Or just intelligence roll then. Sorry.
So just intelligence plus proficiency. You're probably proficient in intelligence save, so you can just roll an intelligence saving throw for the same.
Yeah, just do like it's a +9 for you.
Okay.
So,
Wait.
Nice.
Do I?
you watch as the fork begins to vibrate.
That
And you
should be
watch
minus
the
4.
kids around it because you had a bonus on it.
Yeah. I added it actually.
Yeah. So you watch as they do disappear out. Close.
Okay. I tried.
Mhm.
The
I don't-
prince
I-
isn't missing, is it?
Is not a willing person, so the prince is still there.
Oh,
You
okay.
can tell when he ripped his leg off, he
He decided it was time to get the hell out of there.
All right, so priest is now gone. That brings us
Is
to the
Flash
big
of
guy's
Genius
turn.
only for checks?
You'd have to let me know. I haven't looked at it super. Oh, your +3 thing?
I guess it doesn't count as an ability check, does it?
Let's see.
The counter spell doesn't count as an ability check, does it?
Well, but the check he's making on the counter spell is an ability check. So let me.
Wait. I still have inspiration. Can I roll again?
Hold on. Wait. So the
So which ability is it on yours?
is the
Flash of Genius? So you gain the
Flash-
ability to come up with a solution when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet makes an ability check or saving throw using your action to add your intelligence. Yeah, that's an ability check. So what's your modifier?
+3.
So you rolled exactly a. Hold on, let me see. It's either
14?
It's either just enough or 1 2 shot.
We rolled
yeah.
a 14.
7.
Plus 3 is 17.
So 5 plus 9, 14, 17. Let's see. Let me just double check. May still be good. I know where to read. I'm reading your. There we go. I'm reading like high level spells. Counter spells level. All right. 10 plus the spells level. Leah. You watch as you expel out your counter spell energy to offset it, and it starts to vibrate, and then you just watch as Tanya like reaches out her hand and lends aid to you, and you stop the spell by 1.
Oh,
DC was 17 exactly.
oh man. Thank you, Tanya.
So let me get him back.
Tanya yells, "Get your ass back here!"
Hold on. Ooh, interesting. Hold on. Put him back. Priest. He had
My respect
25
for the
points.
child goes up ever so slightly.
She's a useful kid. Why the fuck can I know? Oh, that's why. Put your priest back. Put 25 points of damage on it.
So I'm still holding the priest's leg, right?
If you want to beat it to death with it?
I sure do.
It's a possibility. Okay, so he's there on the ground. Very sad. All right, large man. What kind of dance are you doing, Jasper?
MC Hammer right now.
Roll performance check. He just kind of like looks at you, like disappointed by the dancing. He's gonna try to grapple you.
Dead.
Don't worry. That is a 33. I think that
Yeah.
grabbed you. And he's gonna chuck you inside. Uh, there's only 2 walls. Well, 2d6, Jasper.
2d6.
Uh-huh. At least you'll be right next to the healer, don't worry. That knocks you down?
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
You're unconscious.
Unconscious. Sorry.
Alright, so you watch as you just hear a large cracking sound. This 15-foot tall Jasper just gets thrown through the front door and through this wall and just like slides past all of you bloody on the ground.
I sleep now.
Nap time. Max! You are not stunned, and you have an unconscious friend in front of you.
I'm stepping away from the computer.
Lay it down, lay it down. Someone
Death
broke, yeah.
has disappeared.
I think lost connection.
Who did?
Mm-hmm.
Death did.
Death.
Maximilian. What you want to do? Up to you. Max, roll a perception check for me.
Always put the mask on yourself first.
Yeah, secure your own mask.
But you're also unconscious where he is not. So you just look, and there's like a massive hole where he just went through these 2 walls, and you basically see like one giant foot outside the front door that takes up the entirety of this hole. Not the Wi-Fi.
Welcome back.
So who you gonna? Uh-oh. Not again, no!
I sleep now.
Famous last word. Famous last word.
Yeah.
What happened? I crashed.
Good.
Jasper
Yeah,
got
yeah.
thrown through a wall.
Jasper, you're still dancing too. You're like laying on the ground, just still kind of. Actually, yeah, no,
I'm
you're still
dancing.
dancing.
I'm unconscious.
No, I just like to think your legs still twitching like a dog.
That's fair.
I think it makes sense.
But we think it's actually because he's suffered like mental
Nerve damage?
damage. Yeah, he's just twitching.
Yeah, he's just got like you look at him, his face looks fucked up. Like he's taken 3 good massive punches. Just
Looks like Chonk from Goonies.
you'll get your revenge someday. You just need your kid to make you big.
Yeah.
All right. It is technically your turn, Def. Do you know what you want to do?
Is the priest still alive?
Yes.
Yes, my internet's been weird. I can't connect.
What do you want to do?
I'll just shoot it with a
I didn't know you took that spell.
took many spells.
I'm talking about what you took at level 6.
Obviously, you want to shoot a fireball in there.
Obviously.
Kill all those children.
Leah, did you get a new mic? You sound really clear.
Different
Yeah,
device.
this is a different set of headphones. This is my is it bad that my phone headphones are better than my laptop headphones?
Nope.
Not always.
They sound really good.
Might have to get new headphones then.
Yeah, you're like crystal clear. Not that you were
Okay.
bad before, but it's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, these are
Um,
breaking. I'll just do a cantrip. What's
Okay.
the one called? Oh, I can't think of it. I'm doing too many things. The
Firebolt,
one that has the 3 blasts. No.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
The one that doesn't miss.
Eldritch Blast.
magic missile.
Magic
That's
missile.
level 1
There you go.
spell.
That's a
not
first
cantrip.
level, not a cantrip.
He
Oh, that is first level. Yeah, just magic missile then.
does look like he's got a bit of beef left to him. He's not like in dire.
I I probably should do
Despite
something
the
beefer then.
amputation of his leg.
Do another Bane? No, Bane's not the right word. I always get it mixed up.
I know you're trying to
Blight.
say. Blight.
Do another Blight.
All right. Got a 4th level.
Yes.
All right, so she's gonna go ahead and cast a blight on the priest. That is a fail, and he takes 32 points of necrotic damage. I believe he gets others for that.
Very good.
Nope, he's not a plant. Okay. Yeah, he's looking like really hurt.
Cool. Nice.
Did you want to move at all? So right now you're like right at Jasper's head, like bleeding on the ground.
Is Jasper unconscious?
Jasper is unconscious with 1 failed death save.
I'm gonna give him a potion then. Oh wait, no, I use my action.
It takes your action for
Yeah,
them. It's
I
a
forgot.
bonus for yourself.
Okay.
I think Noble might have a potion.
I'm gonna back away from the door a little bit.
Okay. I'll put you like closer towards the next. All right. There's.
Okay. I look at Gronk and I'm like, get the others and get the hell out of here. And then I'm going to when I've practiced that I don't know if it was Shadow Step or what. Is that a bonus action? Can I do it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I tell Gronk, get the others and get the hell out of town. And then I Shadow Step to here, or on top of him. I can't do it because he's in the way. But I'm trying to get basically where everybody's within 5 foot of me.
Yep.
And I turn to Nobel. I'm like, I can't get you. Get the hell out of here. And then I cast Word of Recall.
Okay. So does Gronkum need to be close, or can you?
No, I can't take Gronkum. I've got me and 5 others. So I've got the kid and these 4. So I told Gronkum to get the hell out of town because I know he can fly.
Okay.
And I know Nobel is stealthy and they haven't been paying attention. So I told him to get the hell out of Dodge too.
Okay.
And then I get everybody within 5 foot of me and cast Word of Recall.
So you guys just disappear.
So I wanted to go one more round, and I'm sitting here praying. I'm like, please, everybody, don't move too far away. Don't move too far
So it's
away.
you plus 5 or 5?
Me
total?
and 5 others. So
Okay,
the kid,
so
5 willing. I'm assuming the kid would be willing to go with me.
Yeah. He actually remembers you. All right, so that's you guys. All right, so all of you are good. So we'll just do a quick interchange. Crockham. Actually, hold on, because he's still alive. Never mind. Hold on.
What about Ari?
Oh,
I don't know where Ari is, so I
that's
had.
true.
Poor Ari.
That's when I told Gronkum to get the others and get the hell out.
Nobel. Oh God. He knows where Gronkum is. I guess we'll turn over here. 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's right. I'm fucking fast. And we just jump. We just land on the desk in front of him. Hey, come on, Gronkum. Time to go. I don't get advantage, but I will take out my dagger. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Sneak attack. You just watch him stick a dagger straight up through the top of his head and pull it out. Not big guy. Hey, time to go. Out the window.
Night, Max.
Tanya, you just got teleported. Ari.
Hold on. I can do something. I'll use my cat to cast.
You're not there.
Yeah, but
You're
we still have the unconscious guy, don't we?
Oh yeah, you can bring him back up. You're just in you're in what looks like some sort of room in a church, from what you can make out.
I'm just gonna have my little cat go to his face and start pawing at its face and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. So you stabilize him. Jasper, you shoot up.
Woo.
You're not exactly sure. You're in a church. Maybe you died. You're not sure.
I see God.
You saw a fly. You saw a bright light, and then all of a sudden you're somewhere else, and your whole party was there. Maybe you died. You're all dead.
Saw gnome Jesus.
All right. So, Ari,
Mhm.
you are. I'm just going to put a token for placeholder. So your individual is probably like. Actually, you guys are way farther this way, probably. You're a little off map.
She's
So you're like at the edge of the map. You can kind of see the giant. They don't currently see you yet that you've seen, but you also don't see Zombie Seller or whatever we want to call him.
well, she's gonna cast Dimension Door. All right, hold on. And,
As you go to cast Dimension Door,
that
cancel.
fails.
And you just hear
Oh,
it from behind.
look. Okay,
Where are
sits
you
up,
going,
looks
my pretty?
behind her. Does she recognize that individual?
You see two hooded individuals and a very, very mean looking, bright red, newly improved and yet older looking Sitesh. Evil Sitesh.
I assume very different Sitesh from the Sitesh that we know.
Correct. So Sitesh, that is more or less friends with Deft, is a human. Well, looks human. The one that was there beforehand, while Sitesh was dead, is a tiefling. This one looks far meaner than before, though.
That's the one Gronkum has a very serious grudge against.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna look between the two.
Roll perception check too, real quick, Ari. Okay, not too bad. He is currently flanked. The one on his right hand side is a dwarf. The one on his left hand side is a human. Yes.
Her
I mean, you came all this way to visit, right? I think we'll both make glorious arrivals. Just imagine the look on all their faces if we arrived together. He extends a hand out.
I was supposed to meet Deft in the gardens.
Oh, there's gardens in the castle. Let's go find him together.
I'm also gonna give her a quick insight here.
Sure.
Looking between the two individuals, the one she's somehow on
They
top
both
of,
do
and
also look pale. The one on the right hand side is the one that stopped you.
I forgot that I made him one of. Oh no!
This is probably about all she can do in her round currently as well.
Okay. I think that's about it. All right, so that ends that round. Grunkum, what are you doing? So as you see Nobel kind of shove this, stab this guy, and jump out the window, what are you doing?
Well, I saw everybody that Darius took with him, right?
Ferris had told you to get out, and he was taken. You saw they were all visible, yeah. So you saw them just, zoop, and it was basically just you and Nobel. You saw Nobel stab the guy, jump through the window, and say, "Time to go."
Darius also told me to get the rest of them out, right?
Yeah, because as far as I would have known, Ari was outside. Who else at that point was outside that I wouldn't have known was in? Or was that everybody here? Ari would have been in.
Sorry.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know what happened to Ari, so I just know Ari wasn't inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have noticed that Ari wasn't there, right? 20 on perception.
Probably not. So you would have noticed you didn't see Ari. You're like doing mental math in your head, like, ah. So yeah, you haven't seen Ari. And all the kids are just kind of still just sitting.
There's how many kids?
In total,
Yeah, in here.
oh, and here, there's like
Oh.
8 of them. In total, there's like there was 35 with the prince, and he took the prince with him. So you have 34. 8 of those are in hiding. It's up to you if you want to try to save more.
But we don't know if they can track through them too.
And you're also being kind of enclosed on. To which you are aware there are still threats outside the building. You can hear the giant footfalls of Mr. No Man. And you do see the foot.
Okay, Grockum's gonna grab these kids.
You're just going to try to pick some up?
Yeah.
Alright. You don't need to roll an athletics check because they're small. They're not really willing, so they're kind of dead weight. Just roll a general athletics check to see how many you can just kind of scoop up while still maintaining. Okay. I'd say for that, you could probably grab like 4 of the smallest kids and just start running. Is that what you want to do? Or do you want to go look for Ari?
Well, as soon as the first couple start to resist me picking them up, I'm gonna say screw them and go look for Ari.
Okay. So you just set the kids back down.
Drop the kids.
Okay. Alright, so you're doing that. Are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright. So I go back over to you. So you have 3 individuals. Well, you got your individual with you too. So what were you? Is there anything you're wanting to do?
She doesn't have much of a choice here. She will look at the individual that caught her, and with her eyes, she'll kind of dart towards the direction of where she last knew her friends to be.
Okay, so you start running the other
Turn
direction.
around and kind of,
Alright, so you both start running that way.
I said dart her eyes.
Oh, I thought you said you started darting.
No.
Gotcha.
I don't suspect she would be able to outrun. So she'll turn around to face the other individual, grabbing his hand to help pull herself up. Let us go see Daft.
Like, oh, he's not going to go see Death. He's like, you could come with me. My friends will stay with these ones. Come along. And you watch as the human individual kind of walks past you. The dwarf is going to go ahead and summon a creature. And you just kind of watch this giant rune appear on the ground. As you see a ginormous bird appear made of stone. A very familiar rock.
Halt, both of you. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah, we don't care. He's already been kicked out. He had his chance.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, don't worry. He's not worried about it either. So right now, it's just the
The
human.
individual who caught her seems to have no worry on his face.
I mean, he looks worried, but he's not like crying about it.
It's not a panic kind of worry.
No, it's just like, oh, this is going to be fun kind of worried. So the human walks past.
Okay.
The dwarf summons a rock, and he kind of pulls back his hood, and he looks very similar to the same. Roll a history check. See if you recognize this one.
Deft, what have you done?
I forgot about this one.
You look, you don't remember exactly. He's like, they're impressive, no? And he, like, the rock puts its wing down. So you guys can ride on top of it.
Looks up to the sky. Is it still stormy?
No. I mean, it's cloudy, but the lightning bolts aren't going. He's still got his artifact in his hand, or his little item.
The weather is not exactly suited for flying.
Oh, don't worry. When you travel with a rock, you don't need to worry about lightning bolts.
I assume he guides her up to the top of the bird.
Mm-hmm. And the three of you lift off. As you lift off, go roll a perception check for you. Grunkum, as you kind of run out, roll a perception check. Oh no.
I would like to use my inspiration.
Go for it. All right, better. Not a 1 though. So you run out, and you kind of see off in the distance. You see Ari, like on the back of a rock, which you remember your rock quite well. Roll a history check for me, Grunkum. Only because you spent so much time loving the rock. That dwarf, you're kind of like looking at some of these people that are sitting around, and it's very uncomfortable. You recognize all of these people. You recognize Makarov from the Delve. You recognize Cello from the Delve. That dwarf is the wizard that made the Delve. And then you watch as the individual that is squaring off against the human whips out his scythe, and he holds this lightning orb, and he looks like he's about to stand off. And you watch the last individual shrug off their entire cloak, and you see before you an 8-armed Soren. And that is what we'll talk for tonight.
Yeah.
Notice,
what did you do?
Notice we added 2 arms.
That's more arms than normal.
Why so many arms?
All right, guys. Have a nice night.
Good
Night,
night.
Good night.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
So that orb, Def,